Peace. So welcome to this vlog. These are moments from September 1st, celebrating my cousin's birthday. Happy 29th birthday, Jasmine. At Red Lobster, she was staying with my parents for the week, so I met up with them to go to dinner on her birthday. I think she really enjoyed herself, and I'm glad that I got to celebrate with her. That's us. And we also went to Chili's later in the week. That triple dipper hits. Wow, I don't know why I don't get that more often. Also went over to my parents' house. We fried some fish for my dad's birthday. Something very chill. He wanted to just be at home with us, so we did that. He was honestly more caught up in the Georgia game than us, but you know, it is what it is. It's his day. That's my beautiful plate. I've also been really into practicing my headstands lately. I'm making a lot of progress. I'm actually probably a little bit more progressive, like putting my legs up than this. But I held it for 3 minutes this day, which I was honestly very proud of. And this is probably a longer clip than it needs to be. This is just a fit I wore to work that I really liked, featuring some pants that I guess we could say design shoe from a blanket I thrifted. So yeah, and also this jacket that I thrifted and took to get some alterations. This is me picking it up, but I love it. Super happy about that. Finally to see Seeing Children, the Faith Ringgold exhibit, and I say this every time I get the opportunity, but I used her as kind of like source material for teaching my 6th graders last year. So I'm like, dang, this would have been so cool to have taken them on a field trip to see this exhibit. But you know, hopefully some of them ventured to see it on their own and at least remembered that, you know, I taught them about her. So, but I really enjoyed it. It was very well done. I may go see it again at the next free Sunday before it leaves, in all honesty. It's the next day, but I just realized I didn't talk about the museum, the High Museum, and the Faith Ringgold exhibit. It was super dope. It was really just her books framed, the pages framed and laid out. I love that they had it she did children's books and wrote them and did the art for them. Yes. And they had them all at like a child's eye level, which I thought was amazing. It was very, I don't know, it felt more interactive, maybe just based off the fact that it was like based on reading the stories. So I looked at all of them, but I really sat there and read all of The Invisible Princess and Tar Beach. So that was really great. I never read The Invisible Princess before, and now I'm like trying to find the hardcover version of that book because I feel like I need it, and I need to give it to a Black child for Christmas this year, and I will do that. So yeah, that was cool. I'm really glad that I got to go. I'm glad that I went on like a Sunday, a free Sunday, honestly, because I went for just that exhibit. So not that it wasn't worth the money, but I was, for the most part, in and out. Like I was there for like an hour seeing that, and that was it. I've been to the High so many times. I need to look at these other permanent collections and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it was cool. It wasn't too crowded. It was a lot of families out there, a lot of people just being happy and enjoying life and celebrating life and being in the sun. So that was really dope to see. They had like a DJ outside. I actually saw this photographer so I shot this wedding once. The only wedding I've ever done. Did it solo. Was honestly a mess, child, but I made it work. I was able to just, that's really besides the point. I saw the photographer from it. He was taking pictures, and I almost went up and spoke to him, but I was like, he probably not even gonna remember me, and also it just wasn't relevant. But all that to say, it was cool. It was a cool vibe. It was just nice to be out and about in the world, and I'm glad that I went. I had a good time. I didn't record a video like right after on my walk back because my phone was about to die. I felt like I charged my phone on the way there, but I guess not. I was in there and I was like, dang, my phone is on like 18%, and I was like trying to record in there a little bit, so I'm like, it's gonna just keep going down, and I really didn't get to record that much, but I did go and I did have a good time. And I actually got a postcard, which maybe I'll put a picture of if I have a picture, of like Tar Beach, so that was cool. And yeah, they have like a fashion something there next. I saw the sign outside, so I was like, maybe I'll check that out. Not really too sure what that's all about, but I mean, for the sake of it, I will. 2 Sundays in a row that I've done something museum related, so that's cool. I don't think there's anything for me to do next Sunday. Yeah, so we'll just see what happens. But that was my trip to the High Museum to see Seeing Children, Faith Ringgold on view. Next Sunday, or was it the previous Sunday? At this point, I don't remember, but I went to Adama, which is another museum gallery here in Atlanta. And I actually went to the Sunday Salon, so I got to hear the curators of this exhibit, which was really awesome. They gave a really great talk. So, you know, just finding free things to do to enrich my mind. And I really enjoyed myself. I didn't make it to the opening, so I was like happy to make it that Sunday. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I'm looking very greasy, but better. Wow. I put coconut oil in my hair and I feel like it's like coming onto my face, which is not ideal at all. Here we are. So I am at the fair. It's 7. Here by myself. I'm parked a decent way away, so I have a little walk. I'm feeling pretty decent. I'm just gonna take my time, take it in. I'm gonna get on the little sky thing that goes across, get a funnel cake at the least, some kettle corn, maybe like a turkey leg or something. I don't know. It just depends on that kind of how I'm feeling all in all. But yeah, just gonna enjoy my little outing at the fair with my free ticket, my not so free things, and free parking. They didn't even ask for parking, so that's what's up. But even though I had it free on my little ticket, but I was about to say, oh, like I guess it's free admission, free to ride. Even though I'm gonna pay for food, and that's gonna be a decent amount, but whatever. It's chill. I'm chilling. It's a nice little, you know, welcome to fall. I want to wear these shades, but I feel like they're about to be like sliding off of my face, which, see, I don't like. Yes. So I came to the park because my family was cooking at 2. It's 3:28. But I got here and apparently there's like a little festival going on, so parking was not as easeful as I had intended. So I'm like, dang, I feel like I didn't even gonna have any food. I don't know. At this point, we're just gonna see. And I got a little walk, but thankfully I changed. October is next week. But it's hot. Like, I changed twice. I came outside, had some like pants on, flowy pants on, kind of airy. I mean, it could be airier, but like, you know, I'm thinking, okay, like I had that and like a little tube top. No, it was hot. I need some shorts. Like, no. So I settled on shorts and a little top. Regular shirt is hot. Shoot. And I got some Birkenstocks on. I was gonna put my little platform Birkenstock style shoes on, but it's too hot and I gotta walk to the car for that. So I think I ended up making the right decision. Just got back in the car from the gathering. It was cool. My cousin ended up driving me back to the car, which was cool. Although I was kind of wanting to walk through the park, but it's cool. I had a little walk there. It was nice. I got a plate, y'all. So I don't even eat pork, but these ribs was looking good. I ain't gonna lie. And I am contemplating eating them. Here's my plate. Some chicken, ribs, potato salad, baked beans, and corn. We're just being transparent. A sip of some Coke. I shouldn't be, but in the moment it just felt